Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sam Tech Production and I'm Adebukola Samuel. So you'll be taking the part 2 of the tutorial I posted. So now this part 2 of basketball tutorial. Now I want to get started and finish up this whole thing. So now let's get started. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. Click the button below this video. Now let's get started. So what I'll be doing now, going to shading tab. So I want to set up my scene. I'll change this to cycles. So change this to cycles. So I want to set up my scene. So I think it's dark. I'll be adding some light to the basketball. So I'll shift A, my keyboard. So I'm going to add area light. So drag that up on Z axis. Scale it up. So I'm going to increase the power to about that. Be okay. So it's fine for now. Let's take it. So I'm duplicating it by pressing Shift D on my keyboard. Duplicate it like that. I want to rotate it. Holding that yellow stuff, can rotate it towards the ball like that. So I'm lighting up the scene to give the ball some light. I'll make the scene make sense. So I think that's okay for that side. Now, okay. So I'll add new. Select the color. Select the color like that. I think it's good. Okay. I don't really know the color of a basketball, so I think maybe let's try this. Let's see if it will work. Okay. I'm going to go to Google Chrome now to check the color of a basketball. So let's scroll down. Let me see. Let's drop that down. So okay. So I'm going to pick this color. Maybe this the color of the basketball. So I'm going to pick this color with my color picker that I have an extension added to Chrome. So I'm going to use my extension now and pick that color and look at the X value. So I'm going to copy this X value to Blender. So copy that and cancel this and go back to Blender. So now I'm going to go to the color tab, the X value. I'm going to paste it and press enter on my keyboard to apply that. So that's the color I found on Google. I think it's okay for now. That's the color I'll be using. I may change some things later, but for now, yeah. So I'm going to create a new slot of material. So I'm going to add a new material. So let's give it black. So I'm going to give it black for the line on the side on the basketball. Those lines you can see that were created in the first part of the tutorial. So I'm going to put it like that. So I went into tab mode. So I'm assigning the faces. I'm giving them color black by doing exactly what I just did. So now it's black. Going back to the object mode, you can see the lines are black all over the basketball. You can see the black lines. It's about to. So now it's looking more of a basketball now. So I think that's okay. So there's one other thing. Look at the basketball. You can take a look at the basketball. So smooth. And we don't want that. So I'm going back to the first slot. basketball can never be that smooth. So let's do something. So I'm adding a Voronoi texture to the basketball. So now I'm going to add, so you can view it, enable your node wrangler so that will work for you. So I'm going to increase the scale to about that. I think it's okay like that. So increase it more. I'm increasing it more. So it's okay. It's okay. So let's. I think it's okay like that. Let's view it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Those dots are all around. So let me take this up. I'm going to take down the randomness to 0. Want to reduce randomness. We don't want any randomness. Want them to be in a fixed position like that. So 0. So I want the black to pop out. So I'm adding color ramp. So color ramp to pop out the dots, and the dots to be more visible. So add more contrast to the black dots like that. And bring this more nearer. So take those two things together to make the black dots pop out like that. So I want to take the scale up again, increase the scale, I think that's good. So there's another problem. You can see those circular stuff. I don't want it to make those circle around it. So this is the reason. The solution we're going to have to do to this thing is to unwrap it. That's UV unwrapping. So that's what we're going to do to this ball now to solve the problem. So now I'm going to zoom in now. Yes, I'm going to zoom in. So we're going to cut through that line, the line around the basketball. So like that, holding down hot, I'll select those edges. Go to 2. I want to select the edges. Select 2 on your keyboard to move to the edge mode. So I want to select the edges all around, holding down Shift and Alt. Select it like that. Holding down Shift and Alt. Select this side like that. Still holding down Shift and Alt. I want to select the center like that, where it's going to cut through those 2 lines. So I want to select where we're going to cut. So select that one. No, like this. Select that first one, the first one, and the second one, like that. Yes. So I think it remains the center. Select the 2 lines like that. So I think we're done. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to max him. Right clicking your mouse, max him. So that's shown Blender well the model where the unwrapping will take place, how it should unwrap it. So I'm going to select all by pressing A on keyboard and press U to unwrap like that. So our model has been unwrapped. So that's it. So I'm going back to shading. So I'm pressing Ctrl T. So I'll go back to slot 1. Yes, as the main material. So now I'm going to select the Voronoi texture now. Select the Voronoi texture. Now and press Ctrl T on my keyboard to give me that the mapping and texture coordinates like that. So I don't need the mapping, so I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to plug out the UV like that and put it in the vector of Voronoi gesture like that. So we need to take the scale up more. So I want to increase the scale to make the dots more smaller. So I think our problem is solved to an extent. So you can check, you can see we're already having those dots on basketball like that. So I think that's okay. So I think that's fine. So I want to plug this back to the material output like that. So I'm going to plug the color ramp into the normal of the property shader like that. So our normal has been plugged. So you can see it has no much effect because we've not added our bump to it. So I'm going to add bump. I'm going to add my bump node to it, and I'm going to put it in height. Put that in height. So let's zoom in, see that we can see some of this. So I want it to invert, so I'm going to turn on that invert so it will pop out, not in, like that. So it's popping out like that. So I want to make some adjustment. I want the circle to stand out more. So I'm going to take this color ramp. I'm going to take the color ramp now. I want to take the, so I'm going to bring this near to the black side of, to make it pop out. Let me take this back. So you can see, I think it's okay like that. So I want to adjust that to about the middle. So I think it's okay like that. It's fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make some few adjustments to this, to the color of the basketball. I want some place to possess some color and another place to possess color. So I want the dots of the basketball to possess different colors to increase the realism of the basketball. So now let's do that. So I'm going to plug out this color ramp to the color like that. So you can see the color has changed. Color of the basketball has changed. So I'm duplicating that, pressing Shift D. So backspace to reset it. I want to select color for the first one. So I'm going to paste the X value we copied from internet. So I'm pasting it like that. So the dot will pick that color. So for the rest, the white side, the former white side color, we pick this color I'm about to select. Like that. Let me reduce. Let me take that top back. So like that, I think is okay. So it adds more realism to the basketball. You can see. I want to flip the color ramp like that, so I think it's better like that. So it's okay. So I think our basketball is fine like that. So I think this will be the end of the tutorial. This will be the end of the tutorial. So we're done with the basketball. We're done. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this video helpful to boost your design ability with Blender and to help you get better in modeling, texturing, and lightning. So if you like my videos, so make sure you subscribe to Samtech Production for more content. Thank you very much.